Hey guys, it's Celia and I'm back with another video. So today I am going to be trying to get a successful braid out. Now, if you have been subscribed to me for a while, then you know that not long ago, braid outs used to be my go-to hairstyle. I would do them back to back. They would always last me like at least a week and they were just super voluminous and defined. But recently, y'all know I have done like a ton of wash and goes. I became kind of like a wash and go girl. And then whenever I would try to do a braid out, I hated my results, you guys. It's like I had the volume that I always had, but it's the definition. But I do feel like there are two things that I'm going to do different in this video than I have been doing for my last recent braid outs that I did not like. So the first thing is I'm going to be doing smaller braids. I feel like smaller braids is definitely going to give me more definition, which is what I want. And then when I go to separate my hair when my hair is dry, I'm going to not do such tiny pieces. I feel like especially for my braid outs, when I do separate so small, I don't know, I just feel like it kind of messes with the definition. So I'm going to try my best not to really manipulate it too much and separate too much. So yeah, my hair has already been washed and conditioned. I did use my L Organics Babasu shampoo and Mint Deep Conditioner, and I'll link those. Those are two of my top favorites right now. Now, the products I'm going to be using for this braid out are from Shea Moisture's Manuka Honey Emifera Oil line. This is the Intensive Hydration Leave-In Milk. And I have actually used this before. I used it when I did, it was a Flexi rod set actually, and it came out amazing with just this leave-in milk, and I'll put that video down below if you missed it. But this is something new. I haven't tried their Manuka Honey Intensive Hydration Twist Defining Custard. Yeah, and they're made with fig extract and baobab oil. So I know it's for twists, but I mean, if it works for twists, it should work for braids. All right. My hair feels freaking amazing. Y'all, I have been trying a lot of different things on my hair that have been a bit drying. So that my L Mint Deep Conditioner, which is actually like a protein and moisture mask or whatever, definitely has my hair feeling good. So I want y'all to comment down below. I have been thinking about calling like you guys, my subscribers, something. Like, you know how people usually have a name for their subscribers, and I really like Goddess Gang. So let me know if you guys like that down below, so I can start calling you guys that, because I don't want to be saying hey guys for the rest of my entire freaking life. So let me know down below, do you guys like Goddess Gang? Alright you guys, so I have to finish this video as a voiceover because I was literally like talking this entire video, like rambling talking, and the video was just entirely too long. So I split the back of my hair into 3 sections rather than 2 like I usually do, because I am trying to do smaller braids, and you guys know the drill. I spray my section of hair with water, then I detangle with my Tangle Teaser. I still get asked a lot about what brush I use, and it's the Tangle Teaser. So once my hair is detangled, then I'm going to use some of that Intensive Hydration Leave-In Milk. Now, it's honestly been a while since I've used this product, and I did not remember it being so hard to get out of the bottle. Like, it was a struggle, and that's because it's super thick. Even though it's a leave-in milk, which typically have like a lightweight to medium hold or medium consistency, it's super duper thick, and I love, what do I love, y'all? Thick and creamy products. So putting this onto my hair, it was just how I remembered. Super duper softening. I really like this stuff, and I love the smell as well. It is for dry and damaged hair, so I would highly recommend this to someone who has dry hair. Next, I went ahead and used the Intensive Hydration Twist Defining Custard, and even though this is called a custard, it definitely is a cream, and it appears to be really thick inside of the container, but putting it onto my hair, it was definitely but it was much lighter than the leave-in milk. So I was kind of expecting this defining custard to be much heavier, to like really give me the hold and stuff that I needed, but it was lighter. Altogether, both of the products on my hair felt really good. My hair was super duper moisturized. I love the scent, so I just went through with my Tangle Teaser to detangle one last time, because when you're doing braid outs and twist outs and stuff, you want to make sure your hair is nice and detangled. And then I just went ahead and braided up my hair. Now, one tip when you're doing either braid or twist outs is you want to detangle as you go. So once I get about halfway down, I detangle each strand as I'm braiding, just to ensure that my hair is fully detangled, because if you've done a twist or braid out, you know how irritating it can be for that one little strand to get in the wrong place, and then you try to get it out and it causes frizz. And yes, so to try and avoid that, just detangle, and then once you get to the end, you can either 2-strand twist or just coil the ends with your finger. So I just went ahead and repeated those exact same steps all around my head, but I just want to give you another tip for doing braid outs or even twist outs. You want to make sure that you do it nice and tight, and this is going to help make sure that your braid or twist it doesn't unravel, it stays nice and in place. You get really nice crisp definition, and how you do that is just by keeping your fingers the closest to your root, if that makes sense. As you're going down, you're gonna get away from your root, but you don't want your fingers all the way at the ends of your hair. That's how it becomes loose. So just keep your fingers nice and high, if that makes any type of sense. I don't even know what I'm saying. So I ended up having 14 braids in total. I usually only have 8, so I feel like 14 was perfect. The braids were a nice size, and I'm just going to let it dry for the whole day. Saying hi. Come here. She got to get her hair done too. Say hi. Hi. So Mama, come here. Say hi. Come here, girl. Come here. She's walking. My baby's walking now, y'all. Come here. So maybe we could do another day in the life video. Say hi. Say I gotta get my hair done too. Today's hair day.
It's hair day for me too.
Say hi. Say hi.
Say do this.
Say hi. Good job.
Do this. Do this, Maya.
Stinky poo.
Stinky poo.
So I let my hair dry for 24 entire hours to make sure it was completely dry. And then this is the next day, so I'm just taking some oil and applying a little bit to my hands before I start to take them down. Y'all know it just helps to prevent frizz and helps give a little bit of a shine. And when I take down my braids, I like to just take them down the opposite way I put them in. I don't try to do any extra way to get it unraveled faster. I take it nice and slow because I just feel like when you take your time with your hair, you get better results. So this is what my definition is looking like, and y'all, I was in love. Like, I get good definition regardless, but I could just tell a big difference that now that my like braids were smaller, like the definition was just 10 times better. So I'm just going to continue continue taking down my braids. So this is my definition. I'm gonna give y'all a 360 view because it was just looking so good. Like I said, I usually always get really good definition with my braid outs or any style, but I could just see a big difference now that I had used more braids or put more braids in my hair. So now I'm just separating my hair, and I said in the beginning of the video I wanted to separate less than I usually do. I typically take really small pieces no matter what style it is, and for my braid outs, I was finding that it was causing a lot more frizz. So for each piece, I just separated either 2 or 3 times depending on how big the braid was. And yeah, I was noticing that I was getting some frizz in some areas, which you may be able to see when my hair is completely fluffed out. And I don't know which product it was, or it could have been both of them. It didn't have the hold that I expected it to, since my hair did start to frizz up and my hair was completely dry. But I just, I know how to work with things, so I went in with my wide tooth comb to give my hair the volume I wanted, make my hair nice and big, and then these are the final results, you guys. And I was so in love with it. Like, even though it wasn't perfect, I did have some frizz in some areas. It was perfectly fine. Like, frizz is not gonna hurt you. I've been learning like to not get so worked up over frizz. It just helps with volume, honestly, and you can see my hair is nice and voluminous. It's also very, very defined, which, that was the main point of trying this, trying this braid out. So y'all, my hair was very, very soft. Like, I'm talking about extremely soft. So even though the products probably didn't have like a level 10 hold, I would say probably about a level 8. It still had a good amount of hold, but anyways, yeah, these products together were so freaking moisturizing. I don't think my hair has felt this soft in a minute, so I do still really like the products, and my braid out came out really, really good. So yeah, you guys, let me know what you guys think about this. I hope I gave some type of tips that help y'all out and get your best braid out or even your best twist out. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.